nice girls, nice girl Jen here, ready to get started on today's Girl Talk Tuesday. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching the video. Please say hello in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what type of business you have, and make sure to share this on your wall or in your groups for other women entrepreneurs to see and to learn. Today, we are going to talk about the difference between branding and marketing, because so many mix the two and so many think that they're both exactly the same. Now, here's a big problem. Many new people in business starting off seem to think that branding is where they should focus all of their time and energy, and that will get them the customers and the money that they desire. But is that true? Is that where you should be spending all of your time and focus? Are you actually confusing branding and marketing? Do you just simply not know the difference? Which one's more important? Let's discuss that today on Girl Talk Tuesday. All right, ladies, thanks for joining. I am Jennifer Lane, creator and founder of Nice Girls Finish Last, helping women with their startup businesses to a full-time level. I want to talk about this because I find working with clients and also just seeing what everyone posts online, questions that I get asked, everyone seems to have a misunderstanding about what branding and marketing is and what the point of each of them are. And so I want to discuss that because it is important, especially when you're new and starting out, that you are able to put certain systems in place for your business that's going to help generate the most money, especially getting started, right? You're going to grow, you're going to expand, but it's at that beginning stage where you either have a business or you have a hobby that you do on the side and don't make any money with. You don't want to be that person. So you have to make sure that your efforts and your focus are on the right things. And this is where so many people fail. When I work with clients, this is what we focus on. We focus on, okay, what does your business need to start attracting people to your business? And what does your business need to start closing people or converting them into customers? And what does your business need to keep them coming back? And then, of course, to continue to grow, right? On and on and on. So I wanted to discuss branding versus marketing. So if you don't already, you should grab pen and paper or catch this as a replay and take some notes. But make sure you're focusing on the right things or putting the right amount of time into each of these areas if you want to see changes in your business and you want to start headed in a successful direction. So again, thank you so much for joining, and feel free to comment below, ask your questions, because if I see enough good questions in the comments, I'll be happy to talk about that in our next Girl Talk Tuesday. So in a nutshell, let's just cover this. Let's start off with branding, because right now we live in this generation where everybody wants to be an entrepreneur and everybody thinks it's so cool, and you're just a big lame if you work a job. Like, go do something with your life. This is the mentality that there seems to be online. You're either a cool entrepreneur and doing big things and building your empire and you're a boss babe and whatever, or you're just an average Joe. That's not really fair to say, but on that subject, the focus when you watch all of these social media influencers is you keep going to branding. I need to brand myself. I hear it in how you ladies talk every single day. This is what you guys say all the time. I'm building my brand. I'm building my brand. I'm putting this over here and designing this and whatever. But is the branding, I should say this, then you get stuck wondering, why aren't I making any money? Like, everything looks great. I even have thousands of followers. Where's the money at? Well, maybe it's because your focus is off. You got caught up in the social media hype of social media influencers on whether it's IG or Facebook or TikTok or wherever the heck you're looking and spending all of your time. And just because someone's appearance looks great doesn't mean that they're making any money. I've been saying this forever in my videos. So go back and watch one from like 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure you'll find me saying the exact same thing because it's true, and yet it's something that needs to be drilled in people's minds. So branding in a nutshell is telling the public who you are, okay? Branding, who you are. So write that down. What goes with the branding? Okay, let's list them for you. We've got logo, what your logo looks like, the name that you've come up with, your tagline, which if you put enough thought in it and you're creative enough, your tagline could tie in to your marketing and help attract and sell people. The colors, your visual style. You will see, especially on Instagram, for example, people that have their account set up in a certain way or using certain colors or doing a certain pattern on there. Your reputation that you have, the fonts that you use, packaging, graphics, the culture. It's how you want people to feel when they do business with you, when they buy from you. What experience do you want them to have? Which comes back to like your reputation. The expectations that people can expect when purchasing from you. I mean, we know the expectations we have on why we choose to buy Apple products versus something like Android or Samsung or any other products. What kind of expectations does your buyer have or should expect to have? It's your core principles. It's your mission statement. It's also like your backstory, what inspired you to build your business in the first place. That plays a part in your brand. Why you offer what you do. So for example, like Nice Girls Finish Last, if you've watched anything from my earlier days, or if you've ever been to any of my early events from years ago, I would tell you that the reason why I started Nice Girls Finish Last is because business, when I started it at 19 years old, is what helped develop me into a confident woman, is what helped me break out of my shell. I watched very insecure, shy, timid young women develop into these kick-butt, dominant, take-charge, independent women through business. And in some cases, it just took a few months to do. Being in business breaks you out of your comfort zone. It puts you in the most, well, uncomfortable circumstances, whether that's public speaking, having to make sales and getting a bunch of no's and rejection, getting criticism, putting your stuff online to promote and getting critiqued by family or friends or people untagging and saying nasty things in the comments, on and on and on. If you've been in business trying to build this thing for a few months, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Pretty sure you could share in the comments some ugly thing that someone has said or done to you while starting off. So that's a lot of what I would share on why I started Nice Girls Finish Last, because I loved to see women go from that quiet, scared, timid, shy, people pleaser type of girl to take charge, independent, no nonsense, kick butt, making money, all that kind of stuff. I love to see that development. So that ties in to the Nice Girls brand. Why you're unique. Here's where I see a lot of people fail at. They're not trying to focus on sharing or even really figuring it out and narrowing it down why they're unique. There's a lot of weight loss people out there and a lot of health and wellness and a lot of financial people and a lot of, well, people selling their marketing strategies or help or makeup, skincare, you name it. But no one really focused on why their business is unique, why their company, their brand is unique. But that ties back into your brand. And you want to be able to stand out in that kind of way by being unique, so you can attract those right people to you. They're coming to you because they like that. And one of the number one things that I get often is why people came to Nice Girls Finish Last for their marketing and social media help and their sales and all of that stuff is because the name attracted them. The brand attracted them. Because even if they felt they were a nice girl, or if they weren't, they liked the message. It struck a chord. Whether they agreed with it, could relate to it or not, it struck a chord with them, and they wanted more information. They wanted to be a part of something like that. It spoke to them. So that all ties back to your brand. Okay, so what about marketing? Because the brand is all fine and dandy, but what I push here at Nice Girls Finish Last, what I really try to drill home with my clients is the importance of marketing. And there's other important factors like sales and follow-up and even advertising, but we're just going to talk about marketing. So your brand is your reputation. It's how everything looks. It's what people should feel. It's what they should expect, right? It's the visual. But the marketing, it's even your credibility. But the marketing part is going to be what you offer. Okay, so marketing is going to be in campaigns. You want to have a sequence of events leading to a special offer. It's like, okay, brand, now you know I'm so wonderful. I need you to take this offer. Here's what I got. You know, are you going to bite? It's what's going to draw them in. It's also, where are you marketing, right? So there's different medias to use. It could be in your marketing, could be in your sales calls. And by the way, marketing for your business will constantly change. It won't always look the same, whereas your brand will pretty much always look the same. I mean, let's just think about logos out that you see every single day, like Burger King or whatever. Do they modify and change up over the years? Yes, but pretty much they look the same, and you know what to expect from that company when you go eat there and all of that stuff throughout the whole years. But the marketing part will always be changing and evolving. Why? Because you need something new to draw people in, or to draw new people in, or to drive more sales for that month or that holiday, or whatever the case may be. So the marketing has to do with your leads, your sales calls, your SEO, whether you're doing print campaigns, offline, online, all of that. I do want to share something with you too. There's content marketing, which is something we do a lot with Nice Girls, which basically teaches your audience first. So I am now teaching you something right now, and go watch any of the other several videos that I have. I am teaching you something first. It is buyer focused. It's a marathon. It's not something that you're not going to watch this video right now and hear me talk about branding and marketing and then buy from me tonight. The likelihood, not very likely. So marketing is going to have to be more of a marathon experience where I'm delivering content to you. You're seeing what's going on. We're drawing you in. We're making an offer, maybe several before you bite. It's going to be a drawn out process. It's going to have a sequence of events to lead the person you attract to the time they buy, all the way from start to finish. Marketing is something where you're seeking after something. You have an end goal. You're not just branding. You're not just throwing pretty pictures out there and nice memes and a picture of you on the beach and talking about how blessed you are to be there today instead of in a cubicle. That's the branding part. That's not the marketing part. And that's where I feel a lot of people get very confused. And then there's advertising. So we weren't going to touch on advertising, but just to let you know, advertising is pretty much sells you first. They're not interested in giving you content and teaching you and all of that. It's more of the sprint. It's not the marathon. It's like, hi, I'm in your face today. buy this. This is what we're offering, okay? Just to give you that, in a nutshell. So, is it important to brand your business well? Yes, because it is going to be what you represent and what people see and how people talk about you and what they feel when they buy from you or work with you. But how are you going to get the sales? It's not by the branding. That's going to help show your credibility. But how you're going to get people drawn in and then say, hi, I'm interested, and then buy, and not like goodbye, but buy, here's my money, is through your marketing and your sales. So you ask yourself right now, which one do you think is more important? I know which one's more fun. Can you answer below which one's more fun to do? I know which one's more fun to do. I know which one I see everybody focusing on. It's the branding, because that's the cute logo and the pretty little website that nobody's shopping at, and all of the business cards that you wanted to make, and whatever I'm going to wear for my video, or my cute t-shirts that I make, on and on and on, my totes, all the stuff that you're just gushing out money on to look great, but you're not bringing any money in with that. So my expert advice to you would be, yes, you need to establish your brand before you start jumping on there and promoting it, but only do what you need to do in the beginning. Do not spend all of your money on the branding part, because you will be left very confused on why everything looks so perfect, so hot, and yet nobody's buying from you. And you're getting ready to throw in the towel. And you're in these Facebook groups saying, I'm just about ready to give up. I'm so frustrated. No one believes in me anymore. I'm not making any sales. It's very sad and unfortunate. And I see this all the time, because branding is what you wanted to focus all your time with, because it's what you know. It's what you've seen. It's what people sell to you online to look good. It's not the marketing. It's not the actual offer that you're making people. It's not the message that you're putting out that gets people coming to you and saying, where can I get more info? It's not. It's not converting to sales. I've said this before. I've shared this before. There's social media influencers, especially on Instagram, who have thousands of followers. They're not making any money. They're not. But you've been convinced, because they've got X thousands of people liking their pictures or following them, they're legit. Sadly, that's not necessarily the case. And in most times, that's for sure not the case. So don't get caught up in what you see online that's visually appealing, which is why you've been focusing all your time on that branding, but you're not actually marketing, and so you are not actually selling, you are not actually closing. And that's why you're not making a profit with your business. If you need help with your marketing, then feel free to go to nicegirlsfinishlast.com. We do a free 30-minute business and marketing strategy call. You can ask any questions that you have. Let us know your challenges. Let me know your challenges. And then I will give you some tips and pointers to point you in the right direction. If you're interested in working with us and getting further help, and we can do the services for you, take it from the experts, then we can talk about those different options. So I hope that opened your mind and gave you a better understanding of what branding and marketing is and why they're different, and maybe helped you figure out a little bit why they're more important. And if so, leave a thumbs up in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, ladies, and I will talk to you soon.